Welcome, my love. Your primary intuitive power is clairsentience or clear feeling. And so what this means is that you connect to your intuition most easily through your feeling or proprioception channel. And as clairsentients, we get easily overwhelmed by other people's emotions. And we tend to find ourselves wanting to do things to make other people feel better, to fix them, to be really like caretaking of them. And oftentimes this is at our own expense. We have this beautiful ability to feel, right, what other people are feeling inside our own bodies. And this makes it hard to say no, right? And we want to please others and we really want to help them in this place. And with this clairsentience ability, we often get a gut feeling about things, and we can feel uncertain in places and situations. Like we just get that feeling like something's off. I don't know what it is, but something's going on. And what we're doing is we're picking up, right? Because we have this really porous ability in our energetic field in order to be able to pick up information through this feeling channel. And it's very much connected to empathy as well, right? We hear a lot of talk about empaths and how a lot of us, for being an empath, can kind of not be the greatest thing because we don't know how to monitor it, and we're often getting caught off guard and feeling like it's too much, and we can't understand what's ours, what's another person's. So this is very similar to being clairsentient as well. The difference that I see is that with clairsentience, we receive intuitive information through the feelings as well. So an empath might just feel the other person's anxiety or their sadness. Whereas when you have the gift of clairsentience, you're going to feel the anxiety, you're going to feel the sadness, but you're also going to understand why. You might get information about why that person's anxious, like, oh my gosh, they just got fired from their job and they're really worried about money. Or that person's sad because you realize like, oh my gosh, their pet just died. You get this intuitive hit that doesn't follow an empathic situation or an empathic response, where that is just connected to the feeling part of it. So what this means, right, is that as clairsentients, we really have to be aware of our strong emotional and energetic boundaries, because we can get really, really depleted and worn out and exhausted and tired, and we don't even understand why. And it's because we're just really absorbing and picking up information from other people, from places, from animals, from the environment, and it's really just being absorbed through this gift. It's really a beautiful gift, right? Because we can understand people at such a deep level, because we don't just have compassion for what they're going through, we actually can really feel and connect into what's happening. I know oftentimes people with clairsentience, they're really connected to the earth, and at the moment, right, how the earth is in turmoil and there's so much going on that the planet is changing. Clairsentients are having a hard time because they really can feel what Mother Earth is feeling as well, and they can understand it at a deeper level. So this gift is just such a beautiful, beautiful gift to hold, and super, super important as well though, right, that you work with it, that you develop it, that you don't let it overtake you, and then you find yourself in this place of just total depletion. So clairsentience is also considered a lunar clair, connected to the moon. There's lunar clairs and solar clairs, ones that are connected to the sun. And this one's a lunar clair, and it's also connected in with our solar plexus, the third chakra right here, that energy center, our will in the world, what we have come here to share, and how we show up in our power, embodied in our gifts and in our purpose. So oftentimes, right, people with this clair as well can have periods in their life or a life theme where they struggle with personal power, where they struggle with willpower, where they are disconnected and disempowered. And part of their journey in developing this gift is really to claim that back, to really own this gift and to step into it fully in this lifetime. So as you're developing this clairsentient skill, it will be really helpful for you to tune into your own emotions and really start to learn and discern what belongs to you and what belongs to others. It's also really, really important, I found can be super helpful, is to have a daily grounding and clearing practice so that you are really recycling energy that's not yours down to the planet and calling back your own energy back from all the people, places, and things that it got left at. I have a meditation on Insight Timer called Grounded and Clearing for a Calm and Centered Day. I encourage you to check that out. It's free. It takes you through a practice that is really helpful in clearing your energy. I know a lot of people that do it find it really, really life-changing. So having this grounding practice and learning to manage your own energetic field, and really, really recognizing that the body is wise and it's ancient, it's its own being, and learning to listen to it and be in relationship with it in a kind and loving way will really, really help you develop this gift, because it is proprioception, because it is so intrinsically linked with the body. The more you can know your body and work with your body, it's really going to enhance the way that you work with this gift and develop this gift. And so how you can do some of this, an idea, a skill, a practice for you, is you can practice by imagining past situations that have happened, ones that were triggering, and obviously do this in a time when it's really supportive of you, when you have eaten, when you're rested, not intended to re-traumatize you in any way, but maybe start with the ones that are the smaller triggers, and then as you become more practiced in it, go into deeper things that are more affecting you. So start with something that's really just, it's like a little poke, a little mosquito bite, something that's not gonna really fire you up, but think about what happened and then track for where you feel tension, pain, tingling, any other sensation in the body, because that experience lives in your field. It lives in your body. Your body has taken note of it and is keeping track. And so you can really learn to see and build this relationship with your body by understanding where it stores things, how it tracks things, what these sensations mean, what they're connected to. And then you can work by moving that through your body. Use your breath, use the grounding technique, and move that energy. Get it out of your body or pull it out. Ask it questions. Put it in your hand and be like, hey, what's up? What do you want to tell me? Believe me, it will tell you things. And use it for a different array of circumstances too, right? Like you can not just think about triggered situations. You can also think about a time you were really happy. The body stores that too. Time you were super excited about something or really fulfilled and satisfied. But the more that you really work with the way the body stores information and stores your emotional experience, the more freedom you're going to have to play with this gift. So let yourself really get in touch with your body as you're developing this gift. A big part of developing your intuition is really learning to trust yourself and exploring who you truly are underneath all of your conditioning, your stories, your beliefs, the programming that gets handed down to us. And for me, this meant committing to practices, devoting myself to meditation, to getting to know myself, to doing my deep inner work, learning who am I as a divine being, not who am I as Sarah walking through the world, living into everybody's expectations of me, but who am I as my authentic self. And I found that I could only do this in silence, right? In stillness, in really being willing to be with myself. So even if you're new to meditation, I encourage you, right, to 5 minutes a day is great. It's a great place to start. I have a favorite quote that I love, and it says, if you can't find 5 minutes a day to meditate, then meditate for 10. And it really just speaks to how meditation changes our life, that we learn how to bend time, we learn how to understand ourselves differently, to speak up for ourselves, to stand up for ourselves, to live from our authentic truth. So the magic really happens in the quiet, in the shutting out the noise, and being willing, right? Being willing to go within. So if you enjoyed this information and you want to dive deeper into the clairs, there's the other videos underneath. They go into each of the 4 clairs for us. And there's also a mini masterclass if you'd love to watch that. And then if you want even more, because you are here through watching our quiz or taking our quiz, we have a gift for you where we're offering 50% off our Unleash Your Primal Intuitive Power program. It's a self-study and it really goes deeper into what we've talked about here, and it has a ton of tools to develop each of the gifts. It has meditation, it has practices, has ritual, really ways for you to dive deep in. And again, because you're here, because of the quiz, there's 50% off. There's a link below. Please check that out. And welcome to our community. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being on this journey with us. It's so important that we develop our intuition. I think it's the way that we will reclaim our power. It's the way that we can really live authentically. It's the way that we can be connected to what is the truth that is alive within us. I feel really passionate about this, and developing my intuition has changed my entire life. And I want to share that with you because you matter, you count, you are here for a reason, and you're here to make a difference in the world. So thank you.